Hello everybody, welcome back once again to my platform. Ndewo mwanyi bim. Hope you're doing well. How is life treating you and everything? Today I really want to talk about something. It's still about this issue going on about Korra Obidi because I'm learning so many lessons from it, and many of them are not really new lessons because I know that a lot of people will say that her issue is a family matter, you should let it go and stuff. But me, I talk about it because it's a sensitive issue. The other topics that people are asking me to talk about, for example, the one that somebody slapped the other, I can't talk about that in my channel. And if I talk about it, I'm going to be so shady, and I don't want to do that here. So I want to talk about something that we can learn from and I can also learn from. So I want to talk about this thing. It brought up this issue. The way a lot of people are being very insensitive towards her. Like, if you even see, I don't know why women hate each other. Men, when a man do something wrong like this, there are other men that backs him up. It's not good to support bad thing, but and people always say don't take sides, don't take sides. But in the end, we always take sides. Don't lie. So I'm just saying that like I've seen a lot of women the way they are bashing her and stuff. This lady, first of all, I've not even been able to address this issue. Second of all, Justin did not tell us that she cheated in the marriage. Probably she cheated in their relationship or earlier in their relationship and stuff, and they did not sort it out. Like I said in one of my videos about divorce, they didn't sort it out. They did not discuss it and trash the issue. Probably he, and one thing about men, one thing that I really encourage a lot of men to do is that when you are hurt or when you're not happy, because not because of they've trained you to be a man, meaning that most times in the world, like, it look as if being a man, it means that you should not show your emotions. Why shouldn't you show your emotions? How will somebody understand when you're hurting and stuff? Being silent and stuff is not the best thing, though most times men are able to, matured men are able to handle situations better than women, because women are very dramatic. All women are dramatic, all of us. You see people that always point out and say you are dramatic, blah blah blah. Women are dramatic. We are all dramatic, starting from day one, from Eve till date. Women are more dramatic than men. So I'm just saying that a lot of women are very insensitive about this issue. All they are saying is, Korra, go back to your husband. You are a narcissist because of what the guy said. The lady have not said her own side of the story, and we don't even know how it went about. Maybe she don't even have the strength for that because she's in a very sensitive state of mind. I even like the way she's handling it. I don't know who is at fault between the two of them, but the way she's not even talking about it, and she's still busy doing her thing and trying to make money to feed her children. I feel like that's the best way she can use to handle this situation, because if she should come and start crying and start doing the victim, because Justin is playing victim here, that's all I can see, that Justin is playing victim. And if she also comes on to play victim also, it will make them look more dramatic and stuff. So I think the way she's handling it is actually the best way. But you come over to the other side and see women, the same women that we bash. Women like to destroy each other. Women like to compete with each other. Women like to badmouth and be friends in the face and be enemy. Very bad enemy. Backstabbers at the back. A lot of women are very good with this kind of thing. Very envious and jealous of each other. Instead of trying to be your best, or like see something about somebody, some other women that you like, and try to, like, it's not even try to be like them. You can emulate them. You can appreciate other women. That's another way of growing. A lot of women, instead of them to say, open their mouth to say you're beautiful, they better swallow it and be eyeing you. Like when I even had my baby, the way a lot of women, and me, I read everything. I read your body language, I read your eye language. If God can even show me what you're thinking in your mind, even when you are not even there, don't be surprised that I know many things are in your mind than you expect. So I know that women are very toxic. A lot of women are toxic and stuff, but we always hide it under the shadow of women and all of that. It's not nice. And then I just see a lot of women being insensitive about Korra Obidi and stuff. It's not a matter of saying I'm not taking sides. If I'm to even talk about the issue, I would stand for the woman, because I don't know why, or because when men go through things, for example, Samuel Okposi Kogenika and Apoya, one of these gospel musician that cheated on his wife and then came back a few days ago later and do that they are going for vacation. People are so petty in this life. I cannot tell. People are so petty. This guy cheated and stuff, and then when he came back, everybody was like, if it's a wife that cheated now, they will not hear word and stuff. Everybody like, oh, forgiveness, you are forgiven, you are forgiven. I believe that that's the way of life that they have been doing since. I believe he has been cheating since, and it's like a way of life, and she's accepting it maybe because of the money that he's bringing to her. None of my business. A lot of women don't know what they want, so they can't be able to bear any nonsense from a man. Your business, anything you set your life to be, that's what it's going to be. That's why at this point, at this point of my life, the Holy Spirit have already taught me that I should not pity people anymore. I don't dwell again in pity. I dwell in I dwell in how you handle your situation. If you see that your situation is bad, what did you use to handle it? How did you handle that situation? It's not about acting victim all the time. That's what a lot of women are very good at. Acting, playing victim. How do you help yourself out of the situation? Do you try to help yourself? Do you try to cut out of the relationship? Do you try to help yourself? Even as the man, do you talk about your situation? Did you say it? Or you just, one thing about men, they don't say their mind. Most times they are always holding, and one day, especially when they are calm, they just blast and become extremely like a beast or something. I don't know how I'm going to say it. It's good to talk situations out. It's good to talk about things, unless the person that you're talking to is not somebody that listens. Then speaking to people that do not listen, just like going to speak to a heathen, somebody that claims to know Christ, but they are doing another way of life. And they say, there's a friend of mine that I was trying to talk about things with, and I was like, me, I know God more than you. He did not even permit me to open my mouth to talk. That's the kind of people that is very useless to make a conversation with. There are some people that you can convince about God, you can convince about things, you can talk things out with, and there are some people that you can't. There's nothing you can do, because ignorance have already blocked their mind, and the only person that can help them is themselves if they are ready to be helped. Most times, those people are very what's it called, unredeemable, really, unless the Holy Spirit just pour salt to melt down that thing. I don't know how I'm going to describe it. People are very difficult. A lot of people are very difficult in this life. Seriously. What am I saying here? I'm just saying that I don't like the way women behave with fellow women. I don't like the way women like to fight each other. I don't like the way women like to be the enemy all the time of their fellow women. Meanwhile, check out men. Men are always supportive to each other. Even if they quarrel, they move forward. They are still friends. They don't bear something in mind and do something. They are like brothers. I love men. I love the way men relate with each other. Good men. No, I'm not talking about just any man. A lot of men that I've seen, for example, my husband, like the way he relates with his friends, I'm like, I wish women can be like this. Like, but it's so hard. Most women I've met, all they just want to do is to compete with you. All they just want to do is to smile at your front and chirigi waka at your back. They don't know that I know all of this nonsense. They don't know. And you just look like a nuisance to me, because I might come and I'm done with all those acting nice things. I don't get sense now. It's not like before. I thank God for God. I thank God for teaching me the hard way, because if he had not taught me, I wouldn't have understood the kind of world I was into. It's just unfair. It's so bad. It's so bad. The way women fight each other, the way women are enemies of each other. This worst one is the backstabbers. The ones that act like your friends and be your enemy at the back. They are the worst for me. No, I don't even want to talk about how I feel about those ones. But God will help us. Like, what can we do? We can only pray for our enemies. And I've understood there are levels of things in this life. Like, it's just something else. The way a lot of women are bashing Korra. For example, let's say you were in that situation. Maybe the husband came and gave her that divorce notice online. Like, the way I even see things, from the little thing I studied, from the way they brought up that situation, because this is a celebrity couple that a lot of people are looking up to, including married couples like myself, because I see the beautiful way they show their marriage and stuff, and their marriage really look beautiful. Maybe there's something that Justin has been harboring in that he has not been able to say. He called her a narcissist, but you have to give a reason why she's a narcissist. Women are very dramatic. If you don't know how to handle a woman, you would just be the worst. You will end up like the regular way of they usually say to do women is to beat women for them to behave better, which does not make any sense. That you will make the woman even more disrespectful to you if you hit a woman. But I'm saying that if you don't know how to handle a woman, don't get married. If you don't know how to do things, it's not for you. Just stay away from it. like, how would you, let's say you were in the situation now, your husband broke up with you online, how would you react to it? Would you come and start crying? That's what a lot of people would do. But I love the way Korra Obidi is handling it. I don't know what she did. I don't know if she's at fault or anything. The way she's not letting it swallow her. She might cry inside, but she will not let it weigh her down. That's the best way to handle situations. Seriously, she's so strong. Like, she has even turned almost insensitive to people's insults. Like, everybody's talking about her story. Everybody. I feel for her. I feel for her the most. People are talking about children. I don't even know why this happens a lot. When things are happening with women, people don't even face the person that is happening to. They start pitying the person that has nothing to do with it. The children might suffer it because the man will not have time for his children as much as he used to when he's living with his wife, but they will not really suffer if they know how to handle the situation. The main thing is for them to sort out the issue between themselves. The person that I pity the most is the woman, because if you are fine, your baby will be fine. But if you are not fine, how can you take care of your baby? You will always take care of your baby whether you're fine or not. But it's good that as a woman you look after yourself first, and then your child will definitely come before anybody. But it's good to pay attention to your own self and your baby and then other people. It's not easy. I don't know how this woman is handling this hatred, but I like the way she's handling it. I pray that she doesn't let it weigh her down. Women are very wicked to each other. It's so bad. See, check out men. Even if a man does any bad thing, men will support him. Women will still support him. But let a woman make a mistake, you see women bashing her, men pouring insults on her. Men will might not even say much. It's their fellow women that will come and be being the winch and scratching her upon her wound. That's so wicked. That's so wicked. Women, Mamma mia, I don't even know that I'll be friends with women again. You have to do so much for me to ever believe that you are a good friend. No. Nah. I even prefer not to even have friends again, because almost everybody have disappointed me one way or the other. So for me, the best friends I have actually is just my family, just my small little circle. Then the other ones can come later. People are very disappointing. It was said, and people are really doing it, but you can be better. You can be better. People are so insensitive to other people's feelings. But if it's them, they want to do the victim playing. It's not fair. We have to learn to have human sympathy. A lot of people lack human sympathy. The only time people used to show sympathy is when somebody gets famous online and they want to show that they are part of the helping hand. It's so bad. There was a time I actually shamelessly posted something about one money thing, and I was so surprised. There's somebody that don't ever comment on my post, and that was the day that she commented in a mockery way. You cannot tell me that you are so insensitive to that point. You can't tell me, and you don't know what I was going through for me to even be able to post that kind of thing. Women are wicked to each other, but you not allow it to hurt you. Now we are in this world, we can all protect ourselves, and I know how to protect myself now from all these toxic people that I've met. Nobody can weigh me down again. I thank God for the grace He has given to me. So it's so disappointing, but we can do better. I know that we can do better. If I can be able to think this way, why can't other people think that way? I'm not special. I'm not more important than anybody. So why can't everybody use their senses that same way? Tell me why. Because you don't want to use it. Because you prefer to be mediocre or in a low level headedness. When you can be able to think outside the box, you can be able to do much better. As I say this, I speak it with so much pain because of so much I've gone through in the name of so many things, and it's still many times it's still women that were the ones that draw me down. We can do better. You can do better. I'm just talking to you. If you are in the shoes of one of the people that like to drag people down, you can do better. You can do better. can change if you want. If you don't want to perish with your wickedness, there's no choice. There's no other way. There's either left or right. Lord have mercy. Take care. I hope this video taught you one thing or the other, and have a nice day. Come back for another inspiration some other time. Okay, take care. Love you. Ciao. Do better. Thank you.